What if I told you one of the most powerful secrets in human history was hidden inside a tiny cocoon? Shock. People were executed. Empires rose and fell, all because of a single thread. For over 2,000 years, China guarded a secret so valuable. Silk thread was worth more than gold. The silk thread started with a cup of tea and ended up connecting the entire world. Picture this: ancient China, a quiet royal garden, the soft sound of wind brushing through mulberry trees, and a young empress holding a cup of hot tea. Suddenly, something falls into it, a tiny cocoon. She tries to pull it out, but instead something incredible happens. A thread begins to unravel. Long, smooth, shining like liquid light. That moment, it changed human history forever. Legend says it was Empress Lizu. She noticed that this cocoon wasn't ordinary. It didn't break, it didn't snap. It just kept going, like one single cocoon could produce a thread nearly a mile long. Think about that. A thread. Longer than anything humans had ever seen. Stronger than it looked. Softer than anything they had ever touched. This wasn't just fabric. This was luxury, this was power. And China knew it. For thousands of years, China kept silk a secret. Not just a trade secret, a death-level secret. If anyone tried to smuggle silkworms out of China, they were executed. No second chances, no mercy. Because silk wasn't just clothing. It was currency. It was diplomacy. It was control that kings and emperors around the world craved it. But no one knew how it was made. Imagine owning something so valuable that entire nations would beg for it, but never understand it. That was silk eventually. The demand became unstoppable. And that's when something incredible happened. Trade routes began to form. Not roads made of stone, but paths made of desire. This became known as the Silk Road, a massive network stretching from China, across deserts, through mountains, into the Middle East, and all the way to Europe. But silk wasn't the only thing traveling. Ideas moved, religions spread, cultures mixed, technology evolved. One thread connected civilizations. Think about that. Silk didn't just change fashion, it changed humanity. But secrets like this never stay hidden forever. There are stories of spies risking their lives to uncover how silk was made. One of the most famous, two monks, sent by a Byzantine emperor. Their mission? Steal the secret of silk. And they did something unbelievable. They hid silkworm eggs inside bamboo sticks, smuggled them out of China, right under everyone's nose. And just like that, the secret was out. For the first time in history, China wasn't the only producer anymore. The monopoly was broken. Once silk spread across the world, it became a symbol of status. In Rome, only the elite could wear it. In fact, some people believe silk was made from magical plants because it looked too perfect to be real. It was soft like air, shiny like water, and incredibly expensive. Silk wasn't just fabric anymore, it was identity. If you wore silk, you were powerful. If you didn't, you weren't. Simple as that. Here's the crazy part. Silk didn't just influence trade. It influenced war. Empires taxed it. Armies funded themselves with it. Entire economies depended on it. Some historians even argue that control over silk routes helped shape the rise and fall of empires. Let that sink in. A thread causing wars. Now let's break the illusion. Silk comes from silkworms, specifically the larvae of a moth. They eat mulberry leaves, then spin cocoons around themselves. Inside that cocoon, a single continuous protein fiber. Humans figured out how to carefully unwind it without breaking it, then weave it into fabric. It's natural, but it feels supernatural. Even today, silk is still one of the strongest natural fibers on Earth. You might think, okay, cool history, but does it matter today? Absolutely. Silk is still used in luxury fashion, medical sutures, parachutes historically, even advanced biomaterial research. Scientists are studying silk to create artificial muscles and biodegradable materials. That same thread is still shaping the future. So next time you see silk, don't just see fabric. See the empress, the secret, the spies, the empires, the wars, the journeys across deserts, and the lives changed by it. Because this wasn't just a thread, it was a connection, a story that stitched the world together. If you love stories like this, hit subscribe, because history is way more insane than fiction.